I've an awful feeling about this. You'll be hurt out there. I couldn't handle that.
I'll be careful, I promise. And when I'm flush with coin and set up, I'll send for you. I will.
Caroline, come away! Don't exert yourself!
I can't promise I'll come, Edward. If you leave on this fool's errand, I cannot promise anything.
Don't give up on me, Caroline! Not when I need your faith the most.
Putting some shape to your sentiments?
Just a short letter home. I reckon she's past caring anyway.
Oh, you're a hard heart that should be softer.
Or soft in parts that should be hard.
And how is it you're so keen for his hard parts, Mr. Rackham?
You'd like to know my secrets, would you?
Oh, aye. Give me a small hint, like. Or a large one, if you're an upright gentleman.
Open your hand.
Oh!
Who's shooting?
Might be them ships sliding into port.
Jesus.
Singular fellow.
Well, I'll be hanged. King George has grown tired of our shenanigans. Who's the grim fella?
That's Captain Woods Rogers. Not a man I want seeing my face.
We desire a parley with the men who call themselves governors of this island. Charles Vane, Ben Hornigold, and Ed Thatch. Come forth, if you please.
Hear about the king's pardon, I reckon.
What the hell is Hornigold doing?
Lily-livered punk!
What are you men up to?
I am grateful for your geniality, Captain Hornigold. I assumed our reception would be a troubled one.
Don't mistake my decorum for deference, Governor. I'm eager to hear what you have to say, but of uncertain mind otherwise.
Very well put. And it's a fairer shake than I expected to see from any pirate. But I promise fair treatment to all who hear me out.
Only wait a while longer, Governor Rogers. These rascals will show their true colors in time.
Calm, Commodore Chamberlain. I have given Captain Hornigold my word that we will be equitable.
Won't do you a lick of good. Men like him are a blight on His Majesty's reputation and a peculiar cancer afflicting the New World. The King wants them eradicated, above all else.
Is this the town square?
As close to one as we've ever had.
Incredible. It's no cleaner than a dog's kennel. Captain Hornigold, please call your men.
Rackham, Vane! The Governor's come calling. Bring Burgess and Cochran as well.
Fan out, lads! And take this shanty town as if it were your own.
Aye, but the king has been particularly ineffective in bringing about this change, hasn't he? and has failed at all attempts until now.
Careful how you talk about His Majesty, Governor. You're here at his pleasure.
I have my methods, Commodore, and I expect you to honor them to the letter. Disperse, the lot of you. Make way for the King's emissaries.
Out of the way, you bastards! Go on.
Our only aim here is to treat with the masters of this community. All others are encouraged to go about their usual business.
Go on, move! Go!
Commodore Chamberlain, please see that all merchants, masons, and carpenters are rounded up and brought to me this afternoon. We must see about repairing this fortress.
We should be confiscating weapons, Governor. Send these pirates a clear, strong message that the King's emissaries are not to be trifled with.
I have no wish to stir up animosity here, Commodore. And though well armed, we are outnumbered by a decent margin. Slow persuasion is our best and most efficient weapon.
Twaddle, Governor! We should sink every goddamn ship not flying the King's colours. It will otherwise protect a certain weakness in our bearing.
Silence, Commodore! I am the goddamn governor here, serving at the King's pleasure, and I will make the bloody decision.
Is that clear, sir?
Aye, sir. Your wishes are clear as crystal.
These are the charts, Commodore. We're in position.
Governor Rogers believes he can make men of these monkeys yet. I do not. Return to your post and await my orders. Lads, and take this shanty town as if it were your own. Careful how you talk about His Majesty, Governor. You're here at his pleasure.
I have my methods, Commodore, and I expect you to honor them to the letter.
Hold on! Dead end! You get back here! Damn it!
Disperse, the lot of you. Make way for the King's emissaries.
Out of the way, you bastards! Go on!
Our only aim here is to treat with the masters of this community. All others are encouraged to go about their usual business.
Go on, move! Go!
Commodore Chamberlain, please see that all merchants, masons, and carpenters are rounded up and brought to me this afternoon. We must see about repairing this fortress.
We should be confiscating weapons, Governor. Send these pirates a clear, strong message that the King's emissaries are not to be trifled with.
I have no wish to stir up animosity here, Commodore. No alarm. We are outnumbered by a decent margin. Slow persuasion is our best and most efficient weapon.
Twaddle, Governor! We should sink every goddamn ship not flying the King's colours. And otherwise, there's certain weakness in our bearing.
Silence, Commodore! I am the goddamn governor here, serving at the King's pleasure, and I will make the bloody decision. Is that clear, sir?
Aye, sir. Your wishes are clear as crystal.
These are the charts, Commodore. We're in position.
Governor Rogers believes he can make men of these monkeys yet. I do not. Return to your post and await my orders.
In the year of our Lord 1718, surrender him or themselves to any one of the principal secretaries of state in Great Britain or Ireland, or to any governor or deputy governor of any of our plantations beyond the seas. Every such pirate and pirate so surrendering him or themselves, as aforesaid, shall have our gracious pardon of and for such his or their piracy or piracies, by him or them committed before the 5th of January next ensuing. And we do hereby strictly charge and command all our admirals, captains, and other officers at sea. That in case any of the said pirates shall on or before the 5th of September, in the year of our Lord 1718, surrender him or themselves to any one of the principal secretaries of state in Great Britain or Ireland, or to any governor or deputy governor of any of our plantations beyond the seas, every such pirate and pirate so surrendering him or themselves, as aforesaid, shall have our gracious pardon of and for such his or their piracy or piracy, by him or them committed before the 5th of January next ensuing. And we do hereby strictly charge and command all our admirals, captains, and other officers at sea, and all our governors and commanders of any forts, castles, or other places in our plantations, and all our officers, civil and military, to seize and take such of the pirates who shall refuse or neglect to surrender themselves accordingly. I pray you take the prudent course, gentlemen, and accept the king's pardon as soon as your hearts allow. For until such time, all of you will be confined in Nassau. I am sorry for this, but in lieu of a public trial,
This pardon is your best bet.
The governor puts it far too brightly, maggots. Take this message home. Accept the king's protection forthwith, or we will raise this town to its foundation and stretch your bloody necks.
Peace! Commodore Chamberlain, we are messengers, not executioners. Not yet.
Oh, thank you, sir. God save you.
Look on this as a stroke of fortune, lads. We should take the king's pardon and salvage what dignity we own.
Peace. I'll be hanged before I surrender to that bobbin.
Check your head, Vane. We had here a rare opportunity, a chance to take something base and shape it into a government made and maintained by men of vision. But in 2 years, we pissed it away. I won't make that mistake again.
It's truth he's telling, and you whelps can't handle it. Adieu, you forecastle-headed fuddlers. See you at the gallows.
You'll all be dead men! Bastards! I need a drink. Look at him. Turncoat. Makes me bloody ill to think on how many times I've put up with Hornigold and his self-righteous shite.
Verily, you are a man of principle, Captain Hornigold. A man I believe I can trust with my best ideas.
Faith, and we'll survive this, Charles, with our pride intact.
That's confidence. You brewed a plan I might get a taste of?
Nassau is over, that's plain to see. I say we skip out tonight and regroup at my compound.
Fair enough. What's your angle?
The Brits have brought their supplies ashore, see? If we nick some gunpowder and pine pitch, we can build a fire ship and send it straight at the blockade, blasting it to smithereens.
Aye. We'll use Rackham's ship. You ain't a capable captain.
My conscience is clear.
Right. When you get the gunpowder, I'll secure the pine pitch.
Stand where you are! Hold that man! Quick! He's right there! Stand where you...
We also have a choir.
Clear shot. You come back here, you mad maggot!
Stop there.
He's mine! You can't get away, Corp! I've got a lovely shot! No breathing room!
Halt! Get to his flank!
Keep up, boys!
You're not losing it. Faster. This is no plate, you boy.
Oh, no, you don't. Come back.
Aye, stop.
Clear as day.
Clear shot on it. Clear shot. Bastards in the sight.
What? We've a busted.
I think I can hit him. Clear shot on it. Clear shot.
In my sights, clear as day.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Fish in a barrel, mate. I've got a clear shot. Gets right.
Don't lose him again. Keep surrounded.
Quicker! Idiots trying to lose us.
my sights, clear as
Hey.
day.
Catch your 40 somewhere else. You're going nowhere. Clear shot. Clear shot on it. Clear shot. Not so.
Come on, boys, you're lagging.
It's this bloody hemp.
Lieutenant.
Aye, sir.
The Commodore fears a revolt is nigh. His orders are to sink every goddamn pirate ship now anchored in that harbor, tonight.
It's by the governor's wishes, sir.
This is a direct order, soldier. You will take position on the grounded galleon and await the Commodore's further orders. Is that clear?
Aye, sir.
The conniving bastard. Someone ought to slit the Commodore's throat before he gets a chance to bark those orders.
You think so?
We're dead in the water otherwise.
All right, I'll kill him.
Your brains are baked. I won't take no part in killing the Commodore. Not one of the King's men.
We can't risk our good fortune. I'll be waiting for you.
Sir, we have information for the company. You there!
Back here, you coward!
Looks as sour blood between them two, Rogers and Chamberlain. What's the issue?
Commodore don't think much of civilians, Aaron. And there's a rumour going around that Rogers is some kind of Jacobite, or worse, that he's a Catholic.
My sights, clear as day.
I could think of worse.
Got a good line on him, man. It's in me sight.
You won't take us that way.
He's mine. And a clear shot.
Got one of those two men there.
Together. Yeah.
lads, follow and lay aboard. The Commodore has a job for you. Right, sir. I heard the Commodore ranting to Raven about Woods Rogers, calling him a heathen and all. What's happened to set them two off?
We don't want the governor's ire brought down on you. They're mysterious souls.
Well, I'm much more afraid of the Commodore, in truth. He's a serious chap. No sense of humor. Take positions and prepare to decamp on the Commodore's order.
Aye, sir.
You, stop! Get in!
You! Say hello to the Prince of Jack!
Take positions and prepare to decamp on the Commodore's order.
Aye, sir. take the shot!
The governor's given us a pardon, Commodore. Don't a man's word mean anything in these times?
Has syphilis clouded your mind? Why scratch and claw to protect such squalor? Your parasites feeding off the industry of honest men.
Much like King George in that respect.
Know your place, peasant! You may have taken my life, but you have not improved your own by any measure.
Does some purpose keep you talking?
If not for that heathen, Governor Rogers, I'd have seen you hanged from your own cross-trees. Worm. All of you.
He's trying to...
Acting the bull.
Commodore's dead. Are we ready?
We're close. We've got a problem with the galleon. There's a couple of dozen. Bloody hell. You'd raise a cloud here, louts. You shot on enough gunpowder to blow New Providence off its rocks.
Lay off me, mate. I'm well chafed.
As I was telling, a squad of lobsters has commandeered our galleon. We're gonna have to clear it out before we use them cannons to blow the blockade.
Stay near the fire ship, Captain. Keep it afloat. Stunsails!
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Furl the mizzen tops! The Brits are on to us. Look there!
Gallants! Royals! Start!
Enemy fire!
Hold her in! Don't let them sink our fire ship. That's our ace. Fire! Captain Lancer, fasten yourself! Fire! She's weak, his right leg. Down to it, Ring! Fire! Missed.
Are the hooks tight?
Fire! Let themselves explode! Fire! Get leg! Fire! Trouble, Captain! Burn me, miss! Mind the helm, sir! Incoming fire! Fire! Captain, well-placed shot there! Fire! To planks!
Cannon ready!
Fire!
That
Careful,
clamp goes
Captain!
square!
He fires many volleys! Fire! Fire! Enemy fire! Stay near the fire ship, Captain. Keep it afloat. Firing! Fire! Caution, Edward! Take some damage here! Oh, guns, yes! But their rate of fire is dangerous! Fire! Fire! Captain, run some iron. She's fire!
They're on the wall and head!
Fire! Look, Captain! That's where they're incoming fire! Fire! Don't let them sink our fire ship. That's our ace. Sir! Fire! Fire! She's weak, he's right there! The fire ship's about to blow. Steer clear, Captain! We broke through. Get clear of the fleet now and we're home free.
To larboard, sir. Seems we got a survivor.
No pressure, eh, can we? The Obia comes natural to us.
We ain't out of this yet.
Having more of the docks, sir.
Grace! We must soon found her, Edward!
Get off the wind! A mighty mess there.
Burn, you bastards! The burning of your ass, governor!
Prancing about like they took a prize.
Oh, hi, kid. You missed quite a time.
Aye. Pity about Nassau, and Blackbeard flying the coop.
Oh, we'll see about Thatch.
Vane's off to see him now, and I'm following soon.
This is what's left of your experiment in democracy.
Aye. We do as we please here, and we take our time doing it.
For Christ's sake, Edward. Don't anything but the stink of riches wrinkle your nose.
What's got into you, man?
Reality, mate. Reality. See that you ain't pulled into the drink by this drowning rat.
Oi!
I've lived longer than most men who trod this path.
This still doesn't quite feel like home.
Unfurl mains! Let's move!
Down west, old ship that ever did sail, sailed out of Erich on a windy day, and we're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day that we get our pay. She was built in rounded times, out together with bits of twine, and we're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day that we get our pay. Nothing in the galley, nothing in the hole. Skipper's turned in with a bag of gold, and we're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, then we get our pay. Our 4-foot nest, they sprang a leak here at Port Out Timbers Creek, and we're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, when we get our pay. We pumped our way round Scalby Nest when the wind back round to west-northwest. We're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, when we get our pay. Into the Amber and up to town, pump you blighters, pump us round. Waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, then we get our pay. Waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, then we get our pay.
Set a course due north, lads. We're off to find Captain Fat.
A great disappointment you are, Thatch. His mind's made up to stay, he says. It's a sodding. And hang all of you lot that follow this sorry bastard into obscurity.
Oh, man's a prick.
I know you're come to call me home, Kenway. Your faith in me is kind. But with Nassau done in, I feel I'm finished.
I'm not of the same mind, mate. But I won't begrudge you the state of yours.
You still looking for that sage fellow?
Aye.
Taking a prize a month back, I heard a man named Roberts was working a slave ship called the Princess. Might want to see about it.
The Princess. Cheers, Thatch.
Oh, don't sit there like a barrel of wet fish. We're celebrating my retirement! Uncork this man's breakfast!
Save us a few bottles, eh?
Listen to what he's telling you.
Hello? Lieutenant, you out here?
What? Stay here. Shoot anything that moves.
I want no trouble, friend. Where's it, lad?
Hello? Lads! Lieutenant! You out here?
What? Stay here. What's the name? Shoot anything that moves. What was that?
There was a deserter among them who recalled my face. I sliced into his gullet for it. There was a deserter among them who recalled my face. I sliced into his gullet before any word left his lips.
Anybody see you?
Don't think so, sir. I reckon Kenway suspects. He don't miss much.
Tell me about the meeting.
A fair gathering, sir. Most too drunk to stand.
That will suit our purpose. Tell me about Edward Peake. What sort of man is he?
It's that, sir. At least that's what he calls himself. But he's a mad bugger, he is. Cracked as a glass teapot, sir.
Details now. Stop talking in gibberish.
Well, sir, he likes his drink, for instance. Only he makes them queer. Takes the usual rum flip and fills it with half a weight of gunpowder to top it off.
Did I hear you all right? He drinks gunpowder?
Aye, sir. Just for show. And only last week he rounded up a score of his crew and bade us sit in the hold of his ship while he burnt off sulphur and other sickening minerals. We just sat there like it was one of a million pits of hell and nothing less ordinary.
Good God! What the hell for?
Like to test his crew is all. He's out there fitness and what. Of course, it always turned out he was the fittest of the lot. Thought for a moment I'd die there. Bloody savages.
Have no fear, soldier. This will be the end of them. Come on. It's time. Quickly, send the signal. And remember always this day.
What the devil?
how you be doing, Edward Milan? Spoil those ball-eared bastards! Come at me! Can you fight free, lad? Can you make it clear? Here's the path to perdition!
Devil curse me. Where's the jackdaw?
What of that, sir? Did he fall? Captain?
He drinks damnation.
Every last scrap of duck.
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll. Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Sally Brown. Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll. Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. lovely on the fore-yacht, she's lovely down below.
Whole place up there! Fire! There's maggots on your muppet! We're ready, sir! There's sir! Good shot to cripple her!
Loose mainsail!
Loose mainsails, Majesty!
Crowd on every inch of sail!
Steer tight to her! Indicate
Fire!
That section is out of commission, sir! She tries to ram us. Drop mines as a great countermeasure.
Sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows. We're all together, boys, blow ye wind westerly, blow ye wind, oh! Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Up jumps furry tail climbs up aloft and reefs the topsail, and it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows, we're all together, boys, blow ye wind westerly, blow ye wind flow, jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. And then up jumps the shark with his 9 rows of teeth, saying, you eat the dough, boys, and I'll eat the beef, and it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows, we're all together, boys, blow ye wind westerly, blow ye wind flow, jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes. Up jumps the whale, the largest of all. If you want any wind, well, I'll blow ye a squall, and it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows, we're all together, boys, blow ye wind westerly, blow ye wind flow, jolly sou'wester, boys, steady she goes.
Douse the royals and tops!
Hold hearty, lads! Furl those men! captain's helm.
Get the mainsails into the wind! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Loose all! Hearty like! We must tread lightly!
Reef the...
So Thatcher's been chopped. Fuck's sake.
He was outnumbered. I couldn't reach him.
Devil damn the man he was fierce, but his heart was divided.
It's hard to let go of the life you know best.
My own idiot father liked to brag about how he meant to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad will be a captain. Drowned in a whiskey bottle before he ever left shore. Right, Kenway. Been musing on this plan of yours. This observatory you're always going on about. How do we know it exists?
We find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
Well, them slavers work for the Royal African Company. Find one of their ships and start asking some questions.
What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for slave ships. Any that work for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Addy. You know me better than that. We're only after information. Looking to find where the Princess docks in her spare time.
The Princess? A slave ship?
Right. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find the Sage aboard her.
Captain, Vane's just sunk a merchant schooner.
Damn! Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
It should be nearby, Captain. Don't sink that slaver ship, can we? There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain. She spooks, Captain! The slaver ship is running!
Damn fool! I'll get us in close.
We're ready, sir!
Fire! Incoming fire!
Fire!
Ready now, fire! Fire! Fire!
Damn that Captain Vane! He's unloading everything he has!
Sink it if he's not careful. We'll get closer.
Fire! Fire!
The wind is picking up now!
Fire! They are firing! Fire! 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 Fire!
Awaiting orders!
Vane's dead in the water!
Hunt those bastards down, Kenway. I'll murder the man who stole my ship.
Keep calm, mate. Remember what we're after.
Keep wide of the fort, Captain. Those cannons have a long...
Brace for impact! The mainsails into the wind! Fire! 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 Ground on every inch of sail! Fire! 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 Fire!
Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
Loose and trim too! Fire! Fire!
We're ready, sir!
They are firing! Fire! Fire! Refit all top! Incoming fire! As much sail as you can! Pissing themselves! Pull them in with a will!
We're going over. Find the captain.
Come on, me, Royce. This dirty bag of blades.
Guns and steel aren't louder than sticks and spittle, mate.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain. This captain claims the princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
Right. We'll set a course.
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
Damn it, Vane!
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads! See, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this lot. And, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, Tracer!
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston, but with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie 'em up! Cast them off.
I'll gut you, Jack Rackham! I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string a bloody loop with them!
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder. Shut your gob! Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louts. Found some just here. Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
To the king, and a lasting peace. The faction at hand, the wealth increase. Come, let us drink it while we have breath, for there's no drinking after death. And he that will his health deny, down among the dead men, down among the dead men, down. Down, 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 down among the dead men, let's him lie. Go dance with the fishermen and their dories, Kenway! This island's mine! Come at me, and I'll cap you, bastard! It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me!
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
Oh, God, I've got a bleeding headache on account of your jabbering. Now stay back and let me live in peace.
I would if you stop filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'll stop nothing till you pay me back in...
Vane! Face me, man!
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane. We can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to! I'll flush you out! Yeah, blow off some limbs! I'll blow you to hell! You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try, by all means! I see you coming, Kerr! I see you plain and clear! It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welsher! Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly boat! Bloody rags will be all that's left of you, Kenway! Not dead yet! Here! You can't hide, Kenway! No escaping me! You can't hide, Kenway!
You goddamn fucking knave, Vane!
Nancy boy! You only done half a fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Hornigold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition to stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regrets.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanker. I ain't coming soon.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my break from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
So what now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the Sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.